Okay, here we are with our powering on sequence every Sunday morning. We're going to come into the sound booth. We're going to turn the light switch on. That should then lead you into the booth. Immediately to your left, you see our rack, our light board, our soundboard, our live stream, and then our presentation computer. We have a printer, and then usually the pastor's microphone is located in here, along with our handheld microphone. So to power everything on, we're going to come over here to the rack, which let's just do a brief overview of what's in our rack. So this is actually going to delay power, so it's going to turn on everything in sequence. So we're going to go 1, system okay, then 2, and this is going to squelch everything up. So everything's going to turn on in the booth sequentially so that nothing blows. And then it's going to turn on the speakers and our subwoofers inside that little box. There's a crawl space which has our 4 amplifiers underneath the stage that's connected to this. This actually does run down and under to this box here. So then we're going to go down in order. So we have a power distribution, and this is going to be pastor's microphone. That's his lapel mic. Then below that is going to be our in-ear listening for assistance for those who cannot hear. And then underneath that we have our handheld, and then a drawer with miscellaneous microphones and cables and other things. And then this patch panel does work, but we're not currently utilizing it because we have a digital board. When we come in here, we're going to utilize this light board. We're going to press number 1 on the scenes. So scene number 1 is when we get here, and then 2 through 8 follow our order of service. So 2 would be for our welcome lighting, 3, 4, 5, and etc. For a more in-depth review, you can watch our light training. And then moving over, we're going to just go ahead and make sure that the X32 is powered up. All the lights are on. We typically just mix from here. So we have our main left right, make sure that's at 0 unity. And then this is our iMac. I'm going to zoom in there. Pastors, handheld, and then our secondary pastor mic, which in this case is Robert Rosecamp. And that's pretty much it for the soundboard. Coming over to our live stream, we're going to go ahead and grab the power adapter and just go ahead and plug it in there. We do have our PTZ camera. It should be already set and in place. And now we have this set up. Now that this is on, we just want to ensure that we have the left audio on, which by default it should come on. Channel 1, in this case, should be the PTZ camera, and 2 should be our computer, which you can see that they are labeled PTZ camera, computer. This is what we're going to see as our preview, and this is going to be what's on live stream. To switch the 2, we just press the auto button and it'll transition between the 2. And when we are ready to live stream, we're going to go ahead and press the on air button, and then we should see this turn red and go on air. And this will also go red. When we are done streaming, we will hit off underneath that, and then you'll see it turns off. We're going to come over to our computer. And at this point, before we get to the computer, we need to make sure that we have a place to project. So we're going to reach under here, grab the projector controller and hit the power button. And you're going to point it right here at this little box. And that sends the power signal to the 2 projectors. And then behind this monitor, you can see that we have 3 buttons, a top button, a middle button, and a bottom button. So you're going to press the bottom button to bring the screen down on that side. And then for the other one, you're going to do the same thing, and it brings that screen down. So now that the screens are down, we're going to go to the computer confirming that we have a signal up there. We're gonna go ahead and open up Proclaim. And that's just grabbing the latest updates. And this is what you're gonna see. So what you're gonna wanna do is on the right-hand side, you're gonna press the on air button. And now it's gonna display the image up top, and you're gonna start in your pre-service group, and it's just gonna automatically loop for you. 5 minutes before service starts, we're gonna do the service countdown, and then we're just gonna walk through the order of service. This is not an in-depth training for that. And then the power down sequence is gonna be exactly the same, but we see that whatever's displaying up here is also being sent to the computer input on the back of the live stream. And that is your powering on sequence. And then to power off, you're gonna do the exact same thing in reverse. So you would essentially quit the applications on the computer. You can leave the computer on. Then we'll go ahead and go back here, put the screens up, double press the power button to turn off the projectors. Then you unplug the A10 Mini. And then we don't turn this off and we don't turn this off. Instead, we will come to the key and we'll turn it back, and that'll turn everything else off. And then when you're ready to leave, you'll just press scene number 8, which will turn off all the lights in here. That's it.